Everybody, welcome back. Today it's still a little cold. It's actually Easter today. I don't know when you're going to be seeing this video, but happy Easter when you do see it. But today I got to start seeds. I'm a little bit late on starting them. I'm not too worried about it though. It's still an okay time. It's just some things like peppers are going to be a little bit late. But I'm going to have to put them on a heating mat. So I got my bin of seeds right here. Got all kinds. I mean, from flowers to onions to tropical flowers for some reason. There's literally everything in here. I do want to mention, usually seeds that are bigger, like cucumber or pumpkin or zucchini, I direct sow those. So whenever it's time to plant them, I just put them right in the ground. Sometimes I do a few inside ahead of time just in case. But a lot of times it's best to just put them right in the ground. And I noticed the smaller the seed, well, I mean like carrots and stuff, I direct sow those, which we're probably going to do today. But normally if it's a bigger seed, I usually just direct sow them. Once again, this is the camera that cuts randomly, so sorry about that. But right here we have some solo cups. I just put some Miracle-Gro potting mix in them. The reason I'm using solo cups this year, I got a whole tray of them. I decided to use solo cups because those little peat starting kits with the little peat pellets that you soak in water, they never seem to be enough room for the roots. I don't know, I'm going to try solo cups this year, or just any plastic cup, and if it works better and it gives them more roots and they can get bigger and they're in their own cup, away from other ones, and this should hold water better too, since it's, bigger area. But I'm hoping this works better. The reason I'm trying it is because there's been a few yard sales I've gone to that sell tomatoes, and they end up being the best tomatoes I get for the year. It's from a yard sale because they put 1 or 2 seeds in a cup, and they only let one grow, so if both come up, they pull one out and they let it grow, and it's like the healthiest tomato I normally see is from a yard sale when they have it in a cup. So we're going to see how the cup is. Basically today we're going to be planting just tomatoes and peppers. So we're going to get doing that. The camera angle's a little weird. My one tripod broke, my tall one, so you guys are on the short tripod. But we got some seeds to plant before I go to Easter dinner. So let's see how many we can get done. Okay guys, camera angle may be a little bit weird. But this tripod did not want to cooperate today. So, like I said, just got a solo cup. What we got? 6, 7, 8, 16. Looks like we have 22, just off a rough look here. But what we're going to be growing this year, well, the seeds I have so far, Mom's in there doing stuff, so if you hear that. We have these giant Syrian tomatoes. We have super hot peppers, random mix. I'm going to do a couple of them. I'm not going to grow habaneros this year because usually I grow them and they do well, but we don't eat them. So we got some San Marzanos. Here's my carrots I'm going to use. I actually prefer planting these purple carrots. These are Livingston carrots. It's something purple, Livingston seeds. But I actually recommend these to you guys. They did really well last year. These, I'm just going to call them orange carrots because I ripped the name off. I didn't do well with these, but the purple ones, they look nice, and they actually grew really well. So we're going to be planting those directly into my bed out back. We have some Mammy Brown's heirloom tomato and some Cubanelles peppers. Those are actually pretty good if you roast them. We have some jalapenos, which we like. That's about the hottest I can eat. We have some, California Wonder. These are the cheap seeds, 20 cents a pack or something. Sweet Giant, sweet pepper. I'm going to also be planting some parsnips. I know these take a while, but I love parsnips. Catnip, which I'm sick of buying it and the cats destroy it, so I'm going to grow a bunch of it in like a container. That's not going to be in here, it's going to be in a container. And then also over here we have some dill, which I got to plant. I have oregano and things over there I got to plant. And then we have some seeds here as well. These are peppers. So I'm just gonna start planting here. I'm just gonna go through and basically just, you know, put whatever I'm planting on it, on the container, and then stick the seed in. And I'm leaving a gap there, so once the seedling comes up, if it stretches too much, I can fill this off with soil and support it more. So that's why I'm leaving it like that, leaving it at that level. So I'm gonna start going through and just doing these, and then I'll update you in a bit here. Okay guys, so I just got this done. Cats are already being annoying, but this is like peppers and tomatoes. Basically, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Peppers and tomatoes. And then over here, cilantro, basil, sage. This is all catnip. And then this is dill. So now I'm just going to water it in. I'm going to really soak them. If the seeds come up, it's fine. They'll still go. But I'm going to really water them. And you may be asking if you're supposed to poke holes in the cups. You are, but I'm going to go ahead and, at least for the first bit here, until they sprout, I'm going to go ahead and leave them like that. If there's too much water in, though, all I'm going to do is just put a thumbtack in the bottom, and that'll drain them out. So I'm going to water them pretty good, though. But you're not going to want to leave them like that, because it'll basically drown the plants. They can't grow like that, so. Just for now, though, I'm going to have them like that. And then, obviously, if we get any rain, I have to put holes in immediately, because it'll really drown the plants. But for now, this is good. It's a good soak. And all I have to do is put a hole in the bottom if they don't dry out a little bit. So we're going to move out back now, and we're going to go to the side garden, or my main garden, even though it's the smallest one. And we're going to plant some direct seeds. So I'll see you guys back there. Alright guys, so it's a different day. The wind's pretty strong right now, but it should be good with my microphone. This thing's actually pretty good with wind, so we're going to go ahead and plant a few things here. I was just out in the garden again today. Yesterday I was fishing, so yesterday I didn't do anything, but the day before is when we planted the cups. Nothing sprouted yet, obviously, but it's all good, and it's been watered, so we're going to have another cool down, so that's why I'm not throwing a bunch of stuff out here yet. But what I am going to do is plant some, getting dirt blown in my face. Early Wonder Tall Top, 50 cents for this pack of seeds. And then we're going to grow those purple Livingston seeds carrots. Like I said, I don't know the name. And then we're going to try parsnips. I've never grown parsnips. I know they take a while to grow. It says 95 days. So what I'm going to do is grow the parsnips way in the back here, so they can just kind of stay in their own space and I don't go to bug them. But I really like parsnips, so I'm going to grow them and just see if I can actually grow them decently. But I moved some soil around in here, and I redid the bed because the bed was tipped over from over winter. And the ground moving and, you know, freezing and unthawing. So it was tipped, but I kind of leveled it as best as I could. So we're going to go ahead and plant. First we're going to do these parsnips. I'm actually going trout fishing, so I'm going to do these pretty quick. But days of germination, 21 to 28 days. That is crazy. I did not know that. It's saying this to start planting here late May to June. But I don't see why that has to be it. I'm guessing they like the cold more, but our climate's already cold enough, usually, so we're just going to go ahead and plant some parsnips. It's April 11th today, I believe. So, planting them a little bit ahead of time, but I think they'll grow. I'm not really worried about it. So, I'm going to go ahead and make some rows back here. I just got this little weed spade thing, and I'm just going to make some rows, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and make all of my rows first, because with me, I get confused easy, and I would plant them in the same spot again, twice. So, just making some rows. They don't have to be perfect, just got to be in the ground a bit. And this is a raised bed here. It's like a fabric one I got on sale. It was expensive, but it was on sale pretty good when I bought it. But you can plant these anywhere. Like I said, I've never grown parsnips, but we're going to go ahead and plant these way before. So you can see our rows. We're going to get some parsnip seeds. And we're going to go ahead. We're not going to put too many. Oh, the seeds look weird. Like little flat pockets. So, I'm just going to go through here. These things get big, so do not put too many in a spot. Well, if you grow them right, they get big. So we'll see. I'll have to thin out anyways, but getting a healthy amount in here just in case some don't last or some don't germinate. But these have a long time to grow, so any voids, just throw the last couple in, and I'm just gonna do this. Just brush over the top. Just like that, they're done. So now those are planted. It's the parsnips. Alright, so I made some more rows here in this section. And we're going to go ahead and put our carrots, because they're going to take longer than our beets. Basically, when I do this, since this goes back into a corner where weeds grow up around, I just do whatever takes the longest, you know, and then to the shortest date. But we're going to go ahead and plant some carrots. So these are those purple ones. Cosmic Purple Carrot, which I actually recommend these guys. I'm up in northwest Pennsylvania. I know carrots can be weird in different areas. Alright guys, so I don't know if it just recorded, but basically I just put in the purple carrots right here. There's like 4 rows and I just planted them in. So that's that for the carrots. Okay, so now we are at the beets. And all I'm going to do with these, I know some people plant them in bunches. I kind of just stick them in the ground though. I don't do trenches for beets. I used to. But there's dirt blowing everywhere. It's real windy today. So all I'm going to do with the beets, got a handful, and I'm just going to go around, and about every inch I'm going to put 1 seed. Because some seeds, there's 2 stuck together. That's just how beets are. So I'm just going around, just sticking them in. Because beets, if they have the right space, they can get pretty big. So, like I said though, some of these seeds have multiple seeds. They're like stuck together. I've noticed that quite a bit often with these beets. So I'm just going to go around. And these are really easy to transplant. If there is too many, you could just pick them up and put them somewhere else. And these are really easy to grow. I normally don't grow them because we don't eat many of them, but I kind of like eating them boiled now. So I figured I'd just get a 50-cent pack of seeds, use a quarter of them, you know, and have some homegrown fresh beets. So you want to give these good space though. They will grow right next to each other, but they just won't get big. They'll kind of take up the space of the other beet. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then I'll see you guys. I want to show you a couple things in the garden here. The wind is unreal right now. Here's my rhubarb. I've never had a good time with it, but it's actually growing. There was a flower starting to go here, so I had to cut it off. There's my chives and lemon balm. Alright guys, so I went ahead and finished that. So we have beets, cosmic purple carrots, and parsnips. So that's what's in there. It is really sunny out right now. It's kind of hard to see the screen. Here's our blueberry bush, and I think that's goji berry. But right here, we had a really bad windstorm when I was in Texas, and it blew the window out of the room I was growing plants in, and it tipped everything out, but I was able to salvage some things. I mean, it literally blew the window off the wall and it blew my greenhouse over that was in the room. So I was able to salvage those onions. Those are like Walla Walla, I believe. And then over here, this is another garden tip I want to give you guys. I know it's very obvious, but if you're not thinking of it, sometimes you'll step on stuff. So right here is a lettuce bowl that I made, and that is all lettuce. I did not plant those seeds. Those are from last year. I had lettuce in here, and I let it go to seed, and it spread everywhere. So I'm not complaining. There is lettuce all through this container. There's my strawberries. And all over the ground, there is lettuce. It's popping up through my mulch. So that's awesome. I mean, I didn't have to plant any. I have to watch where I'm stepping. And then I actually transplanted some into the salad bowl. So this will be really good. And it will grow nice in there. And just another quick thing, my flowers are starting to grow. So that's cool. I have a lot of bee balm right there, which I'm really excited for. It's my favorite flower. Well guys, this is a couple days before my 21st birthday, so it's been a bit since you last seen a clip from me, but this is all going to be in the same video. I'm talking a little weird because my mouth is in severe pain today. My wisdom tooth is breaking through. But I wanted to add another clip in before I edit the video. I'm probably editing it after I film this. I added a couple things in the garden. I added 3 cats. But I also got this giant morel statue now. And I want to show you this over here. So up here I planted some strawberries that were kind of getting in the way. And down there I've got Lily of the Valley coming up. And strawberries. But then I added this today, and this is what I wanted to film, just so we can get a before shot before it all grows. That lettuce I was showing you guys that spread everywhere, I went ahead and brought this raised bed in we had in our garage, and I turned it into a fairy garden. See, it's got morels too. But I went ahead and I added all the green you see in here is that lettuce that was spread throughout that container, so I went ahead and put all that in here. But yeah. And none of these are currently up yet, but probably a day or two after I upload this video they should be sprouted. It is a little late, but they will still grow nonetheless. So alright, just wanted to add that in this video. It's already probably long. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I wish the wind would stop, but it's supposed to be like 70 out today, so that should be nice to trout fish. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's just a small little video, but I just wanted to put it on here, you know, just the start of spring and getting stuff ready for the garden, because you guys know I like my garden, or gardens at this point. So yeah, that's about it for this video, but make sure you get your seeds planted. It's not too late yet, especially in my area. It's not too late. Should have been planted quite a bit ago, but it's all good. It'll all grow. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.